Hey, Obi. How's it going, man? Did you just see Hill get carted off? I didn't. Everyone's getting hurt. I turned it off a while ago. That's too bad. Was it bad? I guess if he's getting carted off, it's bad. But is it bad? Bad? I was gonna put in that comment, and I forgot to. AFC West: Denver, Kansas City, Chargers, Raiders. Left knee. They cut his cleat off. Oh man. Everyone. Are they playing on turf tonight? Yeah, I hope all well. I'm putting Chris on Raggy. It's gotta break at some point, Tim. I don't know what it is, but I have similar luck in stuff that I like, and then other products I have great luck. I don't know what it is with stuff like that. We got a little bit of cleanup to do here. I need to see if a team has been picked. I need Larry A to pick if he's here. You just got to start saying, "I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit no matter what," and then boom, you won't hit. I'm joking. You will hit. Let me see if Larry responded. I love minis. I hate minis. I don't see him seeing it yet. Hopefully he's around. That will suck if he's not. I hate waiting around for the mini claims. But I get that not everyone can stare at them. And I mean like claim and then turn off your phone for the rest of the night. Kind of wait, not takes you 15 minutes wait. So let's look at what we have left here. So there's two challenges: the bounty we're trying to do for the first time in a year, it feels like, and then our guest game here. That is a current starting offensive player from the AFC West, which is Denver, Kansas City, Los Angeles, and Las Vegas. One of those four teams, current offensive starter. Get some credit if you guess that right. And then, oh, maybe just barely got a claim. I saw something pop up, I thought. Nope, that was Shannon. Okay. Shannon, are you here live? I'll do Detroit first, if not Washington, depending on who Larry picks. That's perfect. Thank you. That's helpful. And then we still have Brian W. and Jonathan R. that need to pick after Larry, but they're NBA cards. So Brian W., you can pick now because you're not waiting for a full size pick. If Brian's here, he can pick a. I'll say about next. Someone took Genty. Yeah, I think someone took both of them. Both there. Eric, good guess, but do offensive, so you're not offensive player instead of defensive. Let's take Philly for your mini. Okay, perfect. Let me update that. Yeah, do offensive. It doesn't matter if you guys do the same players or players. We'll have multiple get stuff right. No big deal. So we're going to need about 10 minutes to clean this up. Hopefully we get a pick here from Larry, and then we can get the last few full sizes going. So what am I looking for? Mini. Okay, so now Jonathan R. up in the NBA card. That'll close the NBA card. I can run many randoms for that in a little bit. Brian picked Philly. Nick picked Detroit. Okay. One left in the Funko. If you have a player or someone that you like, you can claim now. If not, I'll show the names here in a second of what's left. There will be two left in the full size once Larry picks and I get Shannon's assigned. 4 left in Big Al's full size. I'll type it in here in a second. So just give me a couple minutes to get this all. Memphis. Okay. Thank you. Since we're doing this live, it's a little bit harder. Not really a choice there. 14 was Philly for Ronnie W. 15 was Memphis for Jonathan R. Those are minis, so they're all good. Let's see here. Get your bounty guesses into here. Christian Waffle Board, are you here? Daryl said he'll take your Nyland spot. If you're here, I know you already paid for your solo and your mains. That would give you a $12 credit, or I can send it back. Well, actually, yeah, it would be 12. It would be 13 credit for you, actually, because I'll end up housing the dollar. So Daryl will pay 12. You'll get 13 back, if that makes sense. If you're here. If not, I'll message you later. I can either send it back to you, or you can hold it for a different day. So cards are closed. Card singular is closed. Larry, did you pick? There's a couple. No. Son of a bee. Let's see here if I can get him to. Wait, you said current? Yes, it is current. Yeah, so don't do Gates either. Sorry. Current offensive starter for a team on the AFC West, which is Denver, Kansas City, Los Angeles, or Las Vegas. I'm not going to be weird about if people are injured or anything like that. Just a starter for one of those 4 teams' offensive units. So all we're waiting on is a mini pick from Larry. That'll give us a pick there. Shannon's got the next full size. There'll be 2 full size left. Okay, my screen's already shown. Perfect. 1 spot left to close our Funkos. I'm just going to rapid read these. These are $12 spots. If you pick one, you'll get a player. You'll get the person plus 2 more at random, and then we're going to have somewhat like 8 solos as soon as I run the randoms. We're closed on hockey. We're closed on NBA. I'll run the randoms there too. We're closed on Radke. There are 4 teams left in the Big Al's 4 box: Vegas, Chargers, New Orleans, and the Jets. I'll come back to that, though, as well. So, again, like I said, we need a few minutes here to get this sorted out. Rashee Rice, Keenan Allen, Worthy, good guesses. I like it. Okay, so names you can pick here in the Funko. Just one needs to be picked to close us up. Alex Vincent, Alexa Bliss, Austin Matthews, Becky Lynch, Ben Stiller, Bianca Belair, Bobby Hull, Charlie Sheen, Christian Bell, Christina Applegate, Dan Marino, David Faustino, Dennis Rodman, Diesel, Dominique Wilkins, Drew McIntyre, Dustin Hoffman, Elijah Wood, Emilio Estevez, Flavor Flav, Giancarlo Esposito, Halle Berry, Ice-T, Jack Lambert, Johnny Depp, Jose Altuve, Julius Erving, Katie Seagal, Kelsey Grammer, Kevin Smith, Kyler Murray, LaDainian Tomlinson, Lawrence Taylor, Linda Blair, Matthew Demerit, Michael B. Jordan, Mike Singletary, Mike Tyson, Pierce Brosnan, Post Malone, Rainn Wilson, Ray Lewis, Ron Howard, Spike Lee, Terry Bradshaw, Undertaker, Tom Berenger, Tyreek Hill, Yordan Alvarez. So one of those needs to be claimed to get us filled up. I'm going to start running randoms here on the NBA card. We'll do the dollar break in like 5 minutes. That'll be our first item of the night, and then we'll move on through this stuff as we get some of these claims in. So let's get the NBA card randoms going. Here's 15 names. Brian's going to close the Funko, so we'll run the randoms for the Funko right after with Rodman. Thank you. So Dennis Rodman is here, and he's gone there. I think I already copied this, but just in case, let's go over here. Let's get 7 runs here to get our NBA randoms. I'm not going to read them off until we get to that break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. New Orleans on top, Brooklyn on bottom. Whoops. A little too copies. Okay, I'll read those when we get there. There should be, I want to say 48. And there is. I'm going to run the randoms for the Funkos. Remember, the last 8, I'll read them off as soon as I see them. They're going to be available for just $4 a piece. So 8 solos, $4 each. Let's go here and show it. I'll read them off and then I'll paste, and they can be claimed until we start the Funkos. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Our solos are Spike Lee, Dustin Hoffman, Julius Erving, Matthew Demerit, Johnny Depp, Ron Howard, Alexa Bliss, and Ray Lewis. Those are all $4 solos. First to claim, one at a time, please, and then I'll update it here. So just a little bit of housekeeping, and then we'll be good to go. Spike Lee would be a cool one. Okay, Brian's doing with Depp. Brian E. Whoops, I just posted and didn't share that tab there, though, and I already copied and put them up here. Brian E. Depp, Justin Herbert was not one of them. It was Julius Erving, right? Unless I'm missing it. Oh, Justin Herbert's your guest, Craig. Gotcha. Don't worry, I'll eventually get there. I'll eventually get what you mean. Should have been obvious, but still I didn't get it. Bliss for Nick. Tim, you had Irving. Ray for Jonathan. Hoffman for Bill. These are $4, remember. Dr. J got you. That's my pick. Yeah, I got there. It just took me a second. Ron Howard for Larry. Matthew Demerit is $4. Spike Lee is $4. Come on, Larry. Still don't see his claim. So what we're going to do here, let's get started. At least it's a football item, not one of these. So this is the order tonight. Let's do our dollar break first. We'll come back and we'll do Funko and hockey since those are both full, and basketball. So probably we'll do basketball. We'll do Funko first, then basketball, then hockey. Then we'll come back over here. Again, openings, we're going to have, I think, 2 spots left in the full size. And then that's Gold Rush, 24 spot. And then we're going to have 4 spots still left in Big L's, but we can claim those all the way up until we get to Big L's. Vegas, Chargers, Saints, and Jets in the 4-box Big L's full size. Okay, let's get a move on it. So dollar break. We'll come back to those last few openings as well. If we have to random Larry's, we'll random Larry's, and we'll figure out how to handle that after. But I'm never going to postpone a break, just waiting on one. Linda Blair just before Halloweeny. That would be nice. We pulled. I think that was the first Funko we pulled when we first started doing these a few months back. Okay, there's 443 claims. I want to say there was close to 80 in free spots, so about 360-ish in claims. There are 57 items. We'll go over all of them quickly. But let's look at who has how many spots. If you guys spot a mistake or think I didn't get your spots, please let me know. And we'll go from there. So Dustin, I had you with 10 up here. Bill S. had you with 20 with 5 bonus. By the way, guys, thanks for joining the dollar break. A little better than the last time we did it, so I appreciate that. Makes it easier for me to add new stuff and to keep running it if we're not just getting close to breaking even or underneath that, depending on what's picked. So Kip, 10. Tom, you had 5. Tim, you had 1. Dwayne, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Chris D, you had 20 with 5 bonus. I forgot to cross those off. Let's do that really quick. Let me update this. I haven't finished checking payments the last couple hours. Right there. Where was I? Chris D with 5 bonus. Michael D, you had 5. Brian E, you had 4 there. Scott, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Larry A, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Larry V, you had 31 with 5 bonus. Chad, you had 10. Larry A, are you here just in case? Maybe you're not on Facebook, but you're here in the stream. Mark, you've got 10. Bruce, you've got 20 with 5 bonus. Dustin, another 10, which gave you your 5 bonus. Brian, another 4. Greg, you had 4. Eric S, you had 10. Les, you had 20 with 5 bonus. John, you had 5. John K. Philip, you had 5 there. Brian W., you had 20 with 5 bonus. Brian E., another 4. Larry A., another 20 with 5 bonus. Quentin, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Philip, another 5. Dustin, another 10. Sonic, you had 20 with 5 bonus. And Eric S., you had another 10, which gave you your 5 bonus for 20 total. I'm going too fast, guys. Let me know. It's just seems like it should not take up too much time to read off who has how many. Okay, let's go look at our items. Oh, okay. Nylon's not for sale. It was just up for trade. Daryl, are you here live? So I'm going to get rid of this. Whoopsies. Yeah, specify when you guys are trading or selling. That's my fault, but sometimes I just assume you mean in either direction. So maybe Daryl will trade one of his randoms if he's here. You're good. You're good, Chris. That's my fault. I should have verified that. Totally good. So you're looking to trade Nylon. Okay. No problem. That's my fault too. So, okay, let's go look at some items. If I can find the post. There it is. Okay, guys, we've got 50-ish, 50 to 60 items, somewhere in that range. Here's the items you can pick if you land on top of the dollar break today. I think we had 10 new items, so we're going to read through them all. Jim McMahon Rave, Michael Strahan STS 2.0. These are full sizes. Tua Classic, Cam Newton STS, Nico Collins Rave, Kurt Warner Classic, Joe Theismann Classic, Mason Crosby Classic, Jim Kelly Classic. These are licensed jerseys. JJ McCarthy was added. Mika Zibanejad was added. That's a Adidas. That's a Nike. Klay Thompson on the Nike. Sam Laporta on the Nike. Jalen Rose on the Mitchell & Ness. Bobby Hull, Vintage Fanatics was added as well. Others, Mike Tyson, Justin Jefferson on the Funko, Tom Hardy on the Funko, Drew Brees on the Funko, Danica Patrick on the NASCAR helmet. Mike Tyson's obviously a glove. And then we added a signed script, Elijah Wood and Sam Aston. That's Frodo and Samwise for Lord of the Rings. More full sizes. Ray Lewis STS, Troy Polamalu, Brian Dawkins Flash, Tyreek Throwback, Adrian Peterson Flash, Lawrence Taylor VSR 4 Throwback, Archie Manning Flash, Derek Brooks Throwback, Trevor Lawrence Draft full size. Some others. Elijah Wood Frodo, a different Frodo item, but by himself on the Funko. That's Frodo Baggins. Dan Marino on the Funko. Ellie De La Cruz is a new addition on the Funko. Gordie Howe and Walter Payton signed 16x20s. Custom jerseys. We have Fletch, McCaffrey, Fletch's Chevy Chase, Christian McCaffrey, De La Cruz, Emmett Smith, Marino, Davis. Those are all the same. We added Don Cherry on the nice look-alike suit jacket signed jersey. It's not licensed. It's not custom. It's somewhere in between. Closer to a custom. That's a cool jersey though. Don Cherry with some prints there. Some more full sizes. Dual signed Rave. Super Duper. That's Mark Duper and Mark Clayton. Dual signed Rave. Warren Sapp Flash. Jordan Addison on the Classic. Steve Spurrier Gators. Anthony Richardson STS and Terrell Davis Rave. Still have minis. Joe Montana, Jamar Chase Flash, Charles Woodson Lunar, Troy Aikman Eclipse, Terry Bradshaw Blaze, Bo Jackson Flash, Lamar Jackson College, that's Louisville, and Giannis Antetokounmpo on the Bucks custom. You can also pick a Radke Hotbox. I picked one when they all got here. It's just sitting in the closet. That's the one that you would get. If you choose that, I can open it live, or you can have it shipped to you and you can open it yourself. I don't care. That's all the items. Let's stop sharing. Long-winded, but let's go roll our dice. Okay, I copied the list earlier. There was what, 433? Is that what we said? Yeah. 443 maybe. 443 is the number. Let's go here. It needs to be 7 or higher. Everything else we just do 7, but this I like to have a double random. So 7 or higher. If not, we re-roll. 8 works. 8 rolls on this one. We'll go here. We already ran the Funkos. Let's zero it out. Let's paste. Should be 443. Let's run it once to make sure it is. It is 443. Okay. 7 more times for a total of 8 to find our dollar break winner today. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for joining. Like I always say, I love doing the dollar break. I love finding stuff. I need to probably do better at switching stuff out. But there's half the items I would be perfectly fine winning and picking for my PC, if not more. But that's sometimes makes it hard. There's a lot of good choices. 3, 4. Maybe I can simplify it in the upcoming weeks. 5, 8 times is what we're going for here, guys. 6. Not this one, but the next one. There's 7. One more time to find our winner. 7 times. 8 is the number we rolled, so let's roll this one more time to find our dollar break winner. 3, 2, 1, and we've got Larry A. And Larry, we're waiting on Larry for the. I know what he's picking too. I'm pretty sure. We're waiting on him for his full-size pick too. And it was one of your bonus spots, Larry. Sodic close, Kip close. Chris, you had 2 in the top 5. Larry, another. Michael D up there. Dwayne, 2 in the top 10. And Greg in the top 10 with your mighty 4 spots. If you're sad about getting last place, Chad, I always like to show his last 8 times. So Larry A, that is you. I don't know if he's here. If you are, please pick your full-size spot too. But congrats. Sorry to everyone else. Let's stop sharing this. Let's go back over here. And let's see if we have any update for the other breaks we're trying to fill. Just a couple spots left. Congrats, Larry. Sorry to everyone else. A lot of work for one winner, but that's fun. You can pick whatever you want now. Check Facebook to see if he's claimed. I'm going to message saying, may have to random your team. Okay. I guess I probably should have checked the post to make sure, but there's no notifications. Check one more time, and then we'll get going on the other non-football stuff. Hollywood Brown's your guess. Nice. I like it. Okay. No claim there yet, so we'll come back and check. Okay, this is where we are. Updated with what we're doing tonight. 2 guessing games. The first one is the bounty. There are 25 votes. You guys, the AFC North, the AFC West is winning now. If you guys collectively get it right, we'll give away the Jordan Love mini helmet. If the winner doesn't want the Jordan Love, we can look at something a little less valuable from a different team, no problem. But you got to get that first. If you get the AFC North, AFC West with the most hits tonight, I'll random everybody that joined tonight. Top name after 7 gets the item. The other guess is, please, if you want to, pick a current starting offensive player that plays in the AFC West. That is Denver, that is Kansas City, that's the Chargers, and that's the Raiders. If you get it right, you get $10 to use tonight as a credit just for getting a stupid guessing game right. After that, here's the items that we have open. We're going to get rolling here in a second. Spike Lee, Matthew Demerit are our 2 solos left in the Funko. If they go unsold, no big deal. We're closed on East Coast. We're closed in the NBA card. We will be 2 away once we get Larry in here. If he doesn't join and claim, I'm going to random for it, and then I'll deal with that after if that's not okay with him. I can see why that would be a problem if it is. We'll do Racky after that, which is closed, and then we will do Big L's after that. Again, Vegas, Chargers, Saints, and Jets are our last teams there in the 4-box Big L's full-size helmet for $43 each. We'll get that filled when we get there. But let's get rolling. Let's do our Funko first, then our card, then our East Coast jerseys. Last call on Spike Lee, Matthew Demerit. Stupid guess. Yeah, everything I do is a stupid guessing game, but I like doing it. It makes the stream funner for me. More fun. Is funner a word? Did we ever figure that out? Is that the punishment? Okay. He's going to be excited about that, I'll tell you that much. Okay, let's close this out. Oh, I didn't read off the names. Funko first. Let me do it quick. Chad, you have De La Cruz, Behringer, and Altuve. Cody, you had McGregor, Ice-T, and Diesel. SP, you had Jamar Chase and Chevy Chase. I missed one of those claims, but I fixed it. Alvarez, McIntyre, Michael B. Jordan, and Giancarlo Esposito, a.k.a. Gus Fring. Bill, you have Pacino, Wilkins, and Flavor Flav. Dwayne, you have McKinnon, Belair, and Vincent. Chad, you have Cena, Brosnan, and Sheen. Brian, you have DiCaprio, Wood, Tomlinson, Pascal, Bradshaw, Grammer, Cheech, Tyson, and Hull. Jonathan R., you have Iverson, Undertaker, and Austin Matthews. Brian G., you had Fox, Lambert, and Lynch. Obi, Shatner, Stiller, and Halle Berry. Sodic, you had Holland, Hill, Singletary, Stone Cold, Taylor, and Estevez. That's Lawrence Taylor. Scorching, you had Sanders. That's Barry Sanders, Linda Blair, and Katie Seagal. Tim, you had Pitt, Murray, and Applegate. Jonathan R., Magic, Faustino, and Rainn Wilson. Shannon, you had Jefferson, Marino, Malone, and Brian, you close us with Rodman, Smith, Kevin Smith, and Christian Bell. Somehow you still funner is a word if you want it to be. Remember how they said funner's not a word. It's like, I think it is. Or I think it's not. Dustin Hoffman was claimed by Bill Live, Julia Sermon by Tim, Johnny Depp by Brian E., Ron Howard going to Larry V., Alexa Bliss going to Nick, and Ray Lewis going to Jonathan R. Demerit and Lee are our last two. I'm doing this reading today, guys. Sorry. Holy cow. 2, 4, 5, 6 are the ones we have left here. Keep getting your guesses. 2, 4, 5, 6, which means I can use a 6-sided die. Yes, I can. Anything but a 1 or a 3. Watch me roll a 1 or 3. Oh, I did it. I broke the curse for a second. Box 4 works, so let's open 4. Hopefully you guys are having a good Monday, guys. I was up in the mountains last night with not a lot of service for basically the whole day. But I went on some razor rides with my kids, saw a rainbow, saw some deer, saw some moose. Little healing to the soul to get out of the house for a little bit, so that was fun. So I'm probably behind on messages, guys. I'll get back to them when I can, tomorrow, the next day. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. It was a peaceful day until I turned the Packers game on up there. Then I had to drive home 90 minutes, got home after midnight. Don't talk to me about the Packers game. I don't want to get into it. I mean, you can, but I for my health, I should probably not talk about it. All I'm going to say is Mountain Men hitting monsters at Waffle World Breaks. Are you talking about me? Oh, that was lucky, Christian, on many levels. I almost didn't get my bids in. I was on the top of a mountain when I put those bids in. And I didn't know until after. I didn't think I was going to pay, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, that was intentional grounding. Everyone agrees with that, right? Like the most obvious intentional grounding ever. Box 4, I got really lucky with Christian last night. Oh, geez. And for that, I'm thankful. In line for a turkey. Hey, I don't want to jinx everyone else, but I'm going for it on Wednesday. Or no, Thursday. No, Tuesday. Jeez Louise, it's Monday. Tomorrow. Which way did we said they go this way, right? Good luck, all. I'll try to catch up with everything else. Hopefully Larry sees my comment. If not, we're going to give him a random. If he hits on a random, he owes me a, I don't know, order of chicken wings, as we always say. Okay, good luck, all. I'd love to see a pictured headliner here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's cool. I don't think it's the main actor, right? This is Jake Taylor. That's Tom Berenger, I can tell, because it's cursive. We've said that name hundreds of times, it feels like, and I've never seen him pulled. That's cool. That's from Major League. And look at that. You got a side script. When the whole effing thing is what it says there. Tom Berenger, Jake Taylor, number 7. I don't know if that, oh, I was going to say, I don't know if that's tape, but it just came right off. Sheesh. How is your wife? Oh, man. They had fun up there. They didn't like my mood during the Packer game, but that's all right. Feel bad for my mother-in-law. It was for her birthday, and I was over there acting like a psycho. JSA, Tom Berenger, that's cool. He's been left as an unclaimed solo many times, but not today. This is going to someone. Let's see. I mean, it would either way, but interested in Jake Taylor. Is this the? It's got to be. Yeah, it's the catcher. I can see his face. That's who Tom Berenger is. Okay. How about that, Tribe? Yeah, who had Tom Berenger? That's a cool one. It's at the very top. De La Cruz claim. Chad Chad getting Tom Berenger. If you're watching, Chad, and you're thinking, oh, I wouldn't mind looking at trades, looks like you got maybe 1 or 2 people interested. Maybe more after they see it. That's a cool one. I love the side script, too. Win the whole effing thing. Got a guy on the other line about some white walls. I need to rewatch that, man. I don't know why I'm putting that away. Let's keep it out. Great hit, great start. Actor there. I can see his face now. I did not know that's who Tom Berenger was. Okay, let's keep it rolling, guys. Oh, gotcha. How's your wife and my kids? I thought you were saying that to me. And I'm like, oh, is Christian, is he trash talking? Saying they're his kids? I'm like, I like this new Christian. Now I get it. I haven't seen that show in a long, long time. Okay. Got a movie I need to rewatch. Yeah, I probably should watch it tonight, tomorrow, while I'm working. Let's do our NBA signed slabbed card. We'll do East Coast after that. If Larry is not here and picked, you can keep your kids. Yeah. That's I mean they're on the table. Afraid to say it. Well, if Larry's not here by then, we'll random his team. We'll get Shannon's pick in. It's already pre-picked, and then we'll have 2 left, and we'll roll that, and then we'll do Radke. So we're moving. Congrats, Chad. Nice hit with the Berenger. In the NBA card, Craig, I have you at the Lakers and New Orleans. Cody, Milwaukee, Atlanta. Chad, you have Boston, Houston. Craig, Chicago, Minnesota. Cody, you have Denver and Washington. Bill S., Dallas, San Antonio, Indiana, and Sacramento. Tim, you have Oklahoma City and Miami. Scorching, you have Golden State and Toronto. Breaking Brad, you've got New York, Orlando, Clippers, Phoenix, Cleveland, Utah. Nick F., you had Detroit and Charlotte. Brian W., these are from the minis. You have Philly and Portland. This should be mini 2. Yes. Whoops. I was like, there's 3. And then Jonathan R., Memphis and Brooklyn on the mini. Well, let's get rolling. Let's see which we still haven't hit our. I don't know if Gold Rush always has a headliner per box, but we haven't hit a pictured headliner or one that's maybe a little bit higher. So maybe tonight. I'm hoping. I think we're halfway through at this case, so let's just grab them all out. I should just get rid of this box now. I can just hold them how they are. 2, 4, 8 on the even side, 1, 7 on the odd side. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8 are our numbers. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. 8-sided die. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. Whew. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. Come on. First roll again. I can do it. It's a 5. We don't have a 5. I had all the chance in the world there to be a hero. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. And another 5. Is that the number I kept rolling the other day, too? There we go. That is a 2. 2 works. It's right here staring at me. 2 and 2. I don't know what I just did, but it opened a new tab. Hopefully I didn't just close the whole stream off. No, looks like you're still there. I hit a button and opened the tab. We're still good. Okay. So we got 1, 4, 7, 8 left. Let's do box 2. Good luck all right off the random, so we should be good to go. We'll do East Coast 2 box next. I almost did a 1 boxer again today. Maybe Wednesday we'll try 1 boxer, maybe not. We're kind of plowing through. We're going to have 8 left after this. Maybe I'll order another stack from them. We haven't hit a pictured headliner yet. Either we're back stacked on this, and if we're not, then I'm going to order more, and hopefully we can get some on the next stack. I've heard about being in the mountains. I sent you a message. Check when able. Oh, okay. I didn't know you messaged me. On where, Del? On, I forget how you messaged. Do you text me? I'll check. I didn't see anything from you today. Or yesterday, or whatever it was. Yeah, so my wife rolls her eyes at me. We're riding in the Razor. I'm driving it on the road with my kids, and I said, oh my gosh, I didn't put in bids, and we have no service. So I'm holding my phone out. We got up at the top of the mountain, and there's service. So I just put in high bids, and then I didn't look again, and then I noticed that I won some spots, and he was already live, and I felt bad for not paying on time, so I paid, and then I didn't watch until later because the Packer game. Anyways, okay. It was a whole ordeal. Looks like we're going this way. Friday? Man, okay. Was it a text? I didn't see it. I'll have to go back and look for it. Or was it an email? 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's cool. Look at that. That's a rookie Jason Kidd. We just saw him too on what? Was it the Funko? No, it was baseball. We had him on the signed baseball last week, right? That's a cool one. J. Kidd, Dallas Mavericks. Upper Deck card. Man, these cards bring back nostalgia for me. Gem Mint 10 auto grade PSA DNA. It's not a pictured headliner, but that's a cool hit. What year? 1994. It's a clean card as well. Dallas Mavericks sitting on that one. Jason Kidd. Was Dallas a random today? No. Why don't I see it? Oh, there it is. Bill. Bill, you had both the, two of them, 2 of the 3 Texas teams. You had Dallas and San Antonio. Bill, that's you. Nice hit. Jason Kidd. Nice Upper Deck rookie card. 94-95 rookie class. That's cool. I like that one. Okay. Nice hit, Bill. We'll leave that out here just so we can show it later. Well, the search still continues. I'd love to get one of these. I'm sure that there's some that are not pictured that are equally as good. Hopefully soon. I only have the 1 case of these, so after this, we're either going to do some limited edition NFL or I already have a limited edition NBA, but I may let them sit for a little bit. Great hit. Okay, let's get moving on to our other non-football sport, and then if we need to random Larry's by then, we will. So, sorry. Not much I can do about that. Let's see. Okay, so we confirmed Nyland was not for sale. That was my assumption. That was wrong. It might be up for trade still if anyone's interested in trading for it. I don't know if Daryl's here. Daryl, hopefully you saw that I messed that up. Let's read off who has who. And we're down to, should be 10 boxes. Yeah, I'm going to copy those now. Still guessing black bag? Yes, you can still guess. Current starting offensive player from the AFC West. That's Denver, that's Kansas City, that's the Chargers, and that's the Raiders. I'm always so stressed I'm going to say who it is while I'm explaining it every time. I have to try to hide it in my own brain and my own voice. Okay, in this one, we've got Scorching with Bedard and Marchenko, Joseph, Sakic, and Hellebuck, Larry V, Barkov, and Perfetti. Jeff V, you've got Belfort and Stutzel, Joseph, Waugh, and Bratt, Larry V, Kaprizov, and Reinhardt. Jonathan R, Keller, and McMichael, Larry A, you had Skinner, Jenner, Suzuki, and Drysdale. Christian, over at Waffle Board Breaks, he's on tomorrow. Stop me if you can. I'm joking. I wouldn't say I've been hot, but a double up sure felt good. Matthews, Naslund, Hagel, Nyland. I'm sorry to everyone else. That sucks for everyone I know. Joseph, Fuhr, and Cooley. Brian, Wolf, and Nyes, Hasek, and Kempe. Jonathan R, Askarov, and Josie. Blaine, you have Parayko, Giroux, Thomas, Wool, Kachuk, and Svechnikov. Daryl, you have Hextall and Vasilevsky. Dylan, you have Stolars and Sorokin. Brian, you have Fleury and Aho. Chris O, you have Wensky and Cheevers. And then our solos, Joseph, you had Madonna, Jonathan R, Kopitar. Christian O, Waffle Board, you have William Eklund. And Brian W, you had Barbashev. Black Bag, Joe Alt, Marvin Mims, Lad McConkey. It does not matter if you guys copy someone else, even if mostly it's unintentional. If 2 people win, 2 people win. That's just how it works. I'm prepared to do that. Mr. Swift to be, Kelsey. Okay. Mims for Black Bag goes. Yep, I got you. Okay, I copied our 10 boxes. Let's go over here and pull the boxes. I guess that's 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't scroll anymore. We're down to half our boxes, less than that after today. 7 times to get our top 2 numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 59 and 43. Are those our 2 highest numbers? They are. Don't have to do much there. 43, 59. Interesting. Okay, let's stop there and look at my list, and then we'll come back. We'll close the poll. We'll random Larry's if he hasn't picked yet. We'll show who gets some credit if anyone does, and then we'll get moving on to football. 33 and 59. Let me put this stack back and this stack back. Okay. First thing I want to see is some claimed hits. If we're going up from that, I like to see pictures. If we're going up from that, I'd like to see one of our locks. I've loved all the hits we've had. A lot of the chasers of these pitchers, and you guys have been after them. I'd like to have someone hit a chaser. 33 and 97. How cool would that be? I guess there's multiple 97s, huh? Maybe call one of the 97s. That seems right. 43's up first. Thanks for helping me fill this one, guys. We'll do probably another 2-boxer on Wednesday, and then I'll make a decision of where we're gonna buy some more of the series that's still sitting there, or I need to see if it's, I doubt it's sold out, but it might be closer. We'll figure it out. But if we're going 2 at a time, that's 4 a week. We've got basically 2 weeks left after this: a Wednesday, a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Monday, and then we're out unless we go slow down to 1 boxers. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That is a claimed hit. I said at the very least I want to be a claimed hit. We got a claimed hit. Not only is it a claimed hit, it was the final claim. Great defensive player too. Don't ever listen to me like I know what I'm talking about. I just know he's on. I know he's a defender, and I know he's pretty dang good for a defender. I think last year he was top 5 defender. Maybe I'm wrong. East Coast. That is Zach Werenski on a nice Fanatics Premium. Let's open this one out. Chris O, you came in and closed our last spot with Werenski. It is not your first time taking Zach, so that's been a chaser for you, and you're hitting it. Congrats, that's cool. And I like that we've seen a blue jacket now, too. Nice, beautiful jersey with an A patch here. Dangler fight strap in here since it is a premium. Signature there. That's a great picture, isn't it? Jeez, man. Focus. Werenski. Nice hit, Chris. Getting your multi-series chaser. You've been after him. Other people have claimed him too, that's for sure. But you've claimed him in multiple series, not just this one. We'll take a picture later, so let's leave that out of the bag. Constantly remind myself. Come on! Locked Community Random coming up next. Please. Just if not, let's get another claim hit here. Let's see 2 people get their claims. That is box 59. We're eliminating all our high numbers. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's a nice jersey, but I don't think he was claimed. Number 13. I couldn't see the signature. I'm pretty sure I know who that is. Is that not Mr. Reinhart? Sam Reinhart for the back-to-back champs who are losing all their players before the season even starts. 3, 2, 1. It is. That's a beautiful Florida Panthers Sam Reinhart. That's a great hit. That would have been a random. No one claimed Reinhart. I didn't realize there's like 3 or 4 Florida players in this, huh? There's one of them. Reinhardt, random for the Kaprizov claim. Larry V. Fresh off your MLB hit on whatever day that was, Wednesday or Saturday. Now you're hitting Mr. Reinhardt. You're going for the other Florida Panther. You're getting his running mate. Reinhardt's a great player. I think Christian has him in his series for Buffalo. Is that where I think that's where he started? I might be wrong. It might be a different player, but I want to say he has Reinhardt right now too. Not one of my targets, but beautiful Florida Panther jersey there. Congrats, you two. Sorry to everyone else. 2 jerseys is more fun than one, but still lots of people walking away without a jersey in the 2-boxer today. You do have him. Yeah, drafted by Buffalo. Okay. So he's part of the 2, him and Tkachuk. No, not Tkachuk. Tkachuk was Calgary. I always think of, who else do we always see on Buffalo? We always see Eichel, but he's with Vegas, obviously. I just put those 2 in the same breath. I don't know why. Eichel, and you've got Eichel in your series too. Great hits there. Sam Reinhart and Zach Werenski. We're still without a pictured headliner. I choose to believe that means we got a fun 8 sitting in there. But again, we're going to look after Wednesday. We'll look at what we have left and what's hit, and then we'll decide on what we're going to order. If there's still some sitting around. If not, I'm just hoping we got an action-packed final 8. And even then, I got to stop saying stuff like that because and I hate other people do it all the time, and I'm guilty of it. But every jersey we've hit so far, I've really enjoyed, and these are all great jerseys. I would say that you could probably swap out 10 of those names on the pitchers and swap them in for another 10 that are not pictured, and they'd still be considered pictured headliners. And we've hit several of those. So anyways, congrats, winners. Sorry to those that did not hit, especially if you had multiple spots. I know the feeling. Hopefully next time you hit. Okay, let's keep it moving. That's the last of our non-NFL portion of the night. So let me check to see. Larry works. I know. Larry works early or late, one of the two. So I'm sure we just caught him when he wasn't ready for this. So this is what we're going to do. Quickly random his spot. I'll talk to him about it afterwards. If that's an issue, I'll apologize. I'm not going to let it wait till later. What's in the bag? I'll show you here in a second. Let me get the random first so we can get claims continued. I'd love to have a Connor Bedard jersey. Yeah, he's fun. He's expensive. His value's gone down a little bit. He needs to have a good season this year. So let's random Larry's spot. Let's do that. So 7 times he'll get whoever's the top spot, and then he'll get a signed random as well. No other way around it right now. So there's one. I should put that on my thing so you know it's coming if you're not around. Someone remind me next time. I feel like that's fair. 4, 5, 6, 7. Denver is who Larry's taking with his. That's a good team to take with his mini spot. So let's do that. Shannon, just confirm if you're still here. You picked Detroit first and then said Washington. If not, you're good with Detroit, right? Perfect. Okay. So we're back open for claims here to get this one going. I'll do the poll. I'll do the back bag while we're getting these last 2 claims picked. We are open for 2 main spots in the Gold Rush full size. The teams that are left are Arizona, Atlanta, Buffalo, Carolina, Chicago, Cincy, Green Bay, Houston, Jacksonville, Las Vegas, Chargers, Rams, Miami, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Seattle, Washington. Is Adrian Peterson stuff high? Depends. It really just depends. Peterson signs a lot, so it's not usually outrageous. I'll say that. Some people will ask a lot for him, some won't. It just depends. Okay, I've got Brian with the Chargers. And then Larry with Chicago. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Quick. Jonathan just behind. Sorry, man. So let's hurry in. Let's do this. I'll copy these. But so we know who's getting credit tonight, and it looks like you guys are pretty above on the AFC North, AFC West. So I'm going to close the poll. You guys are rolling with your same dang divisions that keep letting you down. AFC North, AFC West with 40% of the votes. That's who you're rolling with tonight. Let's close to show the box, or the bag, or the helmet. We'll get it to a team, which will eliminate a lot of you, and then we'll go from there. See the face mask? Does that help? Hurt? I mean, only one of those teams can have red face mask. 3, 2, 1. I ran out of time. I picked one off my shelf. I didn't go into the room. This is a PC helmet for me. Usually I go into the room of helmets and pull one out that we'll use in the future, but I didn't today. If you picked the Chief, you're still alive. If you picked this Chief, you get $10 credit to use tonight. I know the last one said Mrs. Mrs. Travis Swift. So I know you get credit. Was that Shannon that said that? It was. Shannon said it, and I'm pretty sure, Jonathan, didn't you claim him after like your third pick? I mean, you deleted the other ones. Obviously, you reloaded, which is always fine. Let me see. I know there's one other, maybe two others that got Kelce. Jonathan has Kelce. Shannon has Kelce. If anybody else had Travis Kelce, let me know so I can go verify it. You guys get $10 to use tonight. Congrats, Mr. Kelce. And the Ravens are 1-3. Holy moly. Packers have a tie. How great. Yeah, nice Travis Kelce blaze. I've had that one for a long time. One of the first probably 10 blazes I had when I started that 4 years ago. Still missing 2 teams, but I'll get there eventually. So Shannon and Jonathan, congrats. You guys get $10 credit to use tonight, which you both have already claimed tonight, so I'll deduct that. All right, if anyone else had it, please let me know. I may have missed a third or fourth Kelce claim. But usually when I see you guys type my laugh in my head, are you missing Colts and the Blaze? I am. I might be missing 3 teams, actually. Colts, Dolphins, and Bills. I'm missing 3. Colts, Dolphins, Bills, not 2. Size randoms going here if anyone wants to trade or sell. Last call on John. John was selling his random here. So if anyone wants to grab a random for $12 before you know who it is, you can buy that from John. John, are you here? Did John K guess earlier? I don't know. Yeah, I think he was here earlier. Never seen one. I've seen them, but it's always Peyton Manning, it's always Dan Marino, and it's always Josh Allen. So they're always over $1,000, $1,200, $1,500. So if anyone wants to buy John's random, it's still for sale. Brian's going to buy it. Is that good, John? Sorry, that was late, but better late than never, right? Okay, so let's get our randoms going here. You got it. Okay, 7 times on the random. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It might be a late night, guys. It's almost already 10. I'll try to speed it up here. But we are still also without 4 claims. That's still coming up a little bit. Vegas, Chargers, New Orleans, and Jets in the full-size 4-boxer. Let's paste them. Okay, in the Gold Rush full size, it's a new case, so we'll open them, we'll number them, and we'll see who it is. Also, now that you've got the other guess is gone, this is the new guess time. Guess which college you think this player was drafted from. Whoever we end up pulling, if you get it right, you move on to next week. Everyone's at 0. Last week was a betrayal to everyone. All the teams we pulled were small teams. Utah State and whoever else it was, and whoever else it was. So pick a college you think this player played from. If you get it right, you move on the next week for a chance to win something free from me. Not to win the helmet, for something on the side. Greg, sorry, that's the wrong one. Nick, Philly, and Jacksonville. Jacksonville's up for sell or trade if anybody's interested. $12. Bill S., San Francisco, Washington. Tim, Dallas, and the Giants. Obi, Pittsburgh, and the Jets. Brian G., Minnesota, Houston. John K., you had New England. Brian E., you bought the random, which is Carolina. Sonic, Kansas City, Vegas. Scorching, Cleveland, Cincy. Breaking Brad, you have Tampa and Green Bay. Nick F., you have Tennessee and Atlanta. Craig G, you had Indy and Buffalo. Jonathan R, Baltimore and Arizona. Larry A, you had Denver and the Rams. Shannon, Detroit and New Orleans. Brian W, Chargers and Miami. Larry V, Chicago and Seattle. Jacksonville for seller trade. Louisiana State. Oh. Seattle for seller trade. Jets for seller trade. Arizona for Jets. Sure, Johnny. Was that a good trade? Arizona and Obi Jets. Okay. New York Jets trade. Arizona trade. Jacksonville and Seattle are up for $12 or for trade. Let's close this. Brad will take the Jags from Nick. Okay, so Nick, you got a $12 credit. Good grief. Gotcha. So just Seattle, the last team left. If anyone's interested from Larry V for $12. I'm going to close this. Second. We've got box 1 on top, 2 on top, 3 bottom, 4 bottom. Let's get a number, and then I'll take them out number, and we'll rip this thing up. Perfect. 3. Almost fell off. Bottom left. So let's open. Let's number them. Get them out of the way, and let's get rolling if we can. One, a straight line with a little whatever. I don't ever write my ones like that on anything, but since it's by itself on a box, try to pronounce it. 2. Bottom left is 3, which is what we're opening now. I'll put on one on there just for kicks and giggles. 4. These 3 will be left for next 3 weeks. The next 4 weeks, I should say. One of these weeks, well, I'll be back for Monday. We're going to miss a weekend stream coming up here soon, and maybe the Wednesday will be pushed to a Tuesday, I think is what I have to do. But I don't know. It's the next 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know when. I just do what I'm told. Okay, last call to grab the Seattle Seahawks. My guess is I'm gonna stick with LSU. I've been saying LSU. I'm gonna stick with LSU. LSU is my guess. Dustin will take Seattle from you, Larry. Thanks, Dustin. Thanks, Larry. $12 a piece on that one. Radke up next. Big Al's full size after that. Good luck, everybody. Sealed box from a sealed case. Something's rolling around in there. We had 1 trade. We had 2 sells. Everything that was offered up got moved, so that's a good start. Oh, boy. And we're on a little bit of a roll here of black speed helmets. Not asking much. I don't have a problem with college at all or VSR4, but I think general is what that's what I want to see. That's what most of the headliners are. I guess there actually are a couple of VSR4 headliners on this. I didn't realize that, so I shouldn't be hoping for non-VSR4. That'd be awesome to hit one of those. Okay, good luck, everyone. Good luck on the college guest game. Good luck on winning the helmet, which comes from buying into this break. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Oh, there's no hiding there. We know who it is. We know what team it is, too. No hiding. That is an Eclipse. No point in turning it upside down or backwards. There's an earpiece floating around somewhere. I don't know where he played college. If it's a small school, we'll re-roll with the Radke. But I don't know why I'm thinking it's not. I'm going to say he's a major school. I don't know. Nah, his size actually would tell me that it's not a major school. That is the Chargers on an Eclipse, and that was claimed late here, wasn't it? It was. Brian. Yeah, see, I knew that actually, and then I forgot. Kansas State is correct. I mean, obviously, you know that. Darren Sproles, number 40. Was he 3? Looks like a 7, but he's 43. Darren Sproles, Chargers, going to Brian. Brian W. Hitting on your claim there on spot 15. Darren Sproles. Congrats. Kansas State. That's a big school, but I'm going to let you guys have a reload on the Raggy just because everyone's at 0 and there's no harm. I'll say that, and then someone will win here, and then they'll get to 3. Well, let's make it fun. Everyone gets a reload, as in don't re-guess, but your guess still counts for Raggy. Brian, congrats, nice hit. Yeah, keep your same guess. I'm just saying I'm going to count it for the next one. Becca certified Darren Sproles, Los Angeles Chargers, and you guys are on the board, right? Is today the day? You're starting 1-0. Today's the day. I can feel it. If you didn't pick, you can still pick. That's fine, Craig. Go for it. If you did not pick, you can pick. I'm not going to block anyone out. But if you already picked, I'm going to make you stay with that pick. I'm staying with LSU. What the freak? Where did all my box numbers go? They're nowhere to be found. All right, let's get them back on there. Okay, time for Radke. Yeah, if you already picked, I'm going to go to your original pick. If you haven't picked, you can pick now. So both of you two, I don't think you guys picked. Brian, do you have a Sproles? He has hit a few Sproles, hasn't he? Okay, we've only opened 2 boxes. What 2 do we open? 1, 2. We're missing 2 and 7. Everything but a 2 or a 7. Not Saints. The one that you want the most. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Should be 10 options there. There are. Okay, in Racky, I'm going to read off the teams. Who's your Racky team? He does have New Orleans. ... Are you calling it? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Okay, Greg, I have you Dallas and Vegas. Bill S, Kansas City, Indy. Jonathan R, you have Cincy, Larry A, you bought the random, and that's the Jets. Greg, you have Denver, Tennessee. Jonathan R, Chicago, Philly, Giants, and Tampa. Tim, Buffalo. Larry, you bought Arizona. Larry A, Brian W, Chargers and Houston. David L, Washington, Jacksonville. Tim, San Francisco. Elliott, you bought the random, that's Miami. Brian W, New Orleans and Minnesota. Greg, Carolina, Green Bay. David L, Pittsburgh, Seattle. Scorching, you have Cleveland and Baltimore. Brad, you close us with Detroit, New England, Rams, and Atlanta. Want a Drew Brees helmet? Yeah, Brees is nice. I hit a bunch of Brees like in the past years. I haven't hit him in a long time, but I was like a Brees magnet. Brad probably provided me with 3 Brees from his series, and most of the time it was random. I got lucky with Brees and Manning with Brad. There was like a time there where I kept hitting those 2. Okay, let's run our box numbers and get 1 box. Top number after 7 is the one we're going to open. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 12, final box, bottom right. I'm trying to keep better track this time. I know we've opened 2 reps, no authentic, so we should have at least 6 authentics left in there, 4 reps left in there. Every once in a while we'll get an extra authentic, but not all the time. We will do one of these live as well later on tonight in a little while. Okay, box 12. All your guesses still count for this one, guys. Good luck. Bottom right, 12. New design, which I love, especially the bottom with the full field. You could put this up in school, man, and get your little triangle thing. It's a little small, but still. Okay, I want to trade my Tommy Chong signed Funko. Trade it. I was never a big Cheech Chong guy. I think that was a little before my time. I still know who they are. But... Okay, good luck all. Big Al's up next. We still have some work to do on that, though. 4 teams left. We will try a 3-box live fill. I was thinking about doing a pick one random one. Let's see how this goes, and we'll see how many people are here when we drop it. Okay. Here we go. I think I see. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And just like that, your nemesis. Every time you pick the AFC West, AFC North, this has been your nemesis. One of these divisions is hitting right here. We've got another eclipse and another AFC eclipse at that. This is the New York Jets. This should make a triple Funko of Cheech and Chong and Ricky Williams. Oh, that's funny. Get Josh Gordon on there while you're at it. Might as well. Both earpieces there. Jets eclipse. Jets was a sold random, and Larry A. Larry, it's your night. You've had some poor luck with me, but tonight, not so much. New York Jets. Both earpieces there. We got a Sauce Gardner guess. Yeah, this one feels like a current player to me. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. You were all over that one. That doesn't help in your guesses, though. Sauce was Cincy, wasn't he? Sat at my desk and said Jets is going to be the hit. I know, and that was your dang sold random. Sorry, Jonathan. That's going to Larry A. Sauce Gardner, Ahmad Gardner, Racky certified. And I'm pretty sure he was Cincy, right, guys? I'll look it up if I need to, but I think he was a Bearcat. And I don't think anyone guessed Cincy. If you guys did, let me know and I'll go back up and look at it. But that's not a normal guess. Then again, neither is, who'd you guess, Obi? Louisiana State? Yeah, Louisiana State. I guess that's LSU, huh? Never mind. Sound like a moron. I was thinking, I read that out loud and think, oh, he's guessing a small school, and now I realize that is LSU. Same as me. I'll never get the guess right. That was before the random's all good. Congrats, Larry. Yeah, congrats. UC Cincy. Okay, and that's, like I said, that's your nemesis. Every time you guys pick AFC North, AFC West, the AFC East, the AFC South comes out to play and kicks your butt. But you're tied right now, 1-1. Let's get rid of box 12 from our random list. And let's move on to Big Al's. So, we 4-box, 2 Big 12 teams. Yeah, that's right. K-State and Cincy. That's true. You got the Utes losing by a ton to Texas Tech and then going and destroying whoever it was they destroyed. West Virginia. I don't get them. I really don't. I didn't get to watch much of that one either. Okay, I'll read these off, but again, we've got some work to do before we can open these. We have Vegas, Chargers, New Orleans, and the New York Jets available in the 4-boxer. Just for the sake of time, I'm going to discount them to 40 right now instead of 43. All 4 of those are at 40. Let me read off who has who, though. Nick F., you've got the Arizona-Jacksonville combo. Greg, you have Atlanta. Brant, Baltimore. Brian W., Buffalo, Carolina. Brian G., Chicago. Sonic, you have Cincy and Cleveland. Bill S., Dallas. Tim, Denver. Shannon, Detroit, and Houston. Bill S., you have Green Bay. Chris O., you have Indy. Ty, you have Kansas City. Vegas and Chargers are open. Dustin, Rams. Shannon, Miami. Zach B., Minnesota. Scorching New England. New Orleans is open. Jonathan R., you have the Giants. Jets are open. Brian G., you have Philly. Bill S., Pittsburgh, San Francisco. Brad, you had Seattle, Tennessee combo in Washington. And Tim, you had Tampa Bay. Kate Wilson just saved my fantasy weekend. I did horrible again, fantasy. Even though Love and Jacobs did good for me. Brian, taking New Orleans. I'm going to put an asterisk. I'll get the box numbers, but we still need these 3 teams claimed. Las Vegas, the Chargers, and the New York Jets at 40 now. Let's close my screen. We will do a live fill 3 box right after this as well. And then we'll move on to the Iraqi. Let me grab box numbers here first. Okay, let's shake it up. First of the night. 4 boxes. 1, 2, 4. Hey, first number is 78. 78. I should use a different page. There is very little room. That's all right. We'll make it fit. 78. Next, if I don't drop it, is 34. 3-4. Hard to spin it without dropping that thing. 3-4. $73. 7-3. Like the other day where we got all under 102. Unless this one spoils it, and it does. 126. 126. Okay, we're going to hang out for a second here because we still have Vegas, Chargers, and the Jets to close this. They've been discounted from 43 to 40. This time I did do the right number. I guess that was the next stream where I was saying an elevated number that was inaccurate. I'll grab them, but we need those claims. So let me grab them. 78, 34, 73, 126. Sonic, what's up, man? Okay, Chargers claimed. Let me pull my screen back up here. Chargers discounted, claimed by Shannon. Okay, so just Raiders and Jets both discounted to 40 to close this one. We will do a live fill 3-boxer after this, and then we'll try Radke after that. I'm going to grab a water bottle really quick while we're waiting for these two to fill. Verify the boxes. You know what? While these two are getting claimed, I'm going to use the restroom really fast since we're waiting on two. I can't open until those get claimed. So I'll be back in 1 minute. 60 seconds. Okay. Good time to go. We're still waiting on two. Raiders, Jets, last two teams, $40. Big Al's 4-boxer. I have them here. Let me close, verify the numbers. 78, 34, 73, 126. Okay, we're ready to roll once those get claimed. Again, we will do a 3-boxer after this. I thought about doing a 2-boxer, but I think we'll just try a 3-box. See what happens, and then we'll move on to Radke after that. It is 1-1 on the bounty. Raiders and Jets. Give me time to check the score of the game as well. Oh, there was 2 games on tonight. That's right. I forgot about that. Wow. Denver. Sonic, you'll close it. I appreciate that. So 40 each instead of 43. So 80 instead of 86. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, so what we will do is do a 3-boxer live after this, but let's figure out where we're starting here. Good luck, all. Series 25, 35. I just tried to go back in time like 2 years or a year, however long ago that was. 34, Series 35, 0 Wonka. Wide receiver 2 out for the season. Is he really? Man, Neighbors, Hill. I saw, was it OBJ that got hurt too, or someone else? Yeah, Tyreek Hill, that's crazy. Hey, first box. Oh, I haven't had this guy in a long time. Long time. 3, 2, 1. That's funny because I shared a picture earlier of. I have some old boxes from an old product we used to do, and this guy used to come out all the time in that product. I literally just looked at that today. Simpson, good guess. Not Simpson. Who had Buffalo? The Buffalo Bills. Brian W. Billy Shaw. Maybe I'm getting confused with Billy Shaw. Maybe this guy didn't come out in the product I'm thinking of was Leaf. We used to run a lot of Leafs. I know we saw a bunch of OJs. I know we saw Billy Shaw and this guy, but I don't know if they were Gold Rush or Leaf. Brian, let's see what you got. 3, 2, 1. It is. It's Joe DeLamiure, however the heck you say his name. We haven't pulled him in a long time. Joe D, Hall of Fame 03. I saw your Reed guess there, Reed, who was it that was saying someone was ranking their best receivers? Oh, Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin included Andre Reed on his list of best all-time receivers. It's kind of cool. The old Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame 03, Joe DeLamiure. It's been a long time since we pulled him from any product, so that's kind of cool one to get there. Brian, nice hit. Joe D. DeLamiure. Okay. I just say DeLamiure, but I'm close-ish. DeLamiure. Is that really how I say it? DeLamiure? I've never said it that way in all of my life. Close enough? That's a hard one for me. I don't know why. Luckily, I don't pull them too often, so I don't have to say it a lot. Nice hit, Brian. Congrats. Not a name we'll probably won't see him again for a long time. Not in my series. I love him, but it's not a name I put in a lot. So, okay, 73, Series 34. 0 wonk on this one as well. If it's up for trade, let me know, Brian. If it's up, let Bill B know. Cool. I've not been paying attention to this dude. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and I'm also not paying attention to the hits, but I think that just ties you 2-2. It's a heavyweight battle again between these two. Why are these divisions so hot lately? Doesn't make any sense. Both earpieces here. Okay, that's enough. Baltimore Ravens on a slate. Slate Ravens. Who had Baltimore? Baltimore was Brant. Brant hitting the Ravens on a nice slate. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Love that helmet for the Ravens anyways. Yeah, not your team, but you've been trying to hit them. That is current wide receiver, Zay Flowers. I want to say he had a good week 1 or week 2. I haven't really followed him since then. I didn't get to watch yesterday's game because I was driving. Or I wasn't driving, I was out. I guess I was driving. Zay Flowers, Beckett certified. I know they lost, but I don't know how he's been doing. Nice hit on the slate there, Brant. Beautiful helmet. Congrats. He does okay. Okay. I swear he had a big game on week 1 or week 2, but maybe I'm extending from last season or something. Or didn't he do good in the week 1 opener against whoever it was? The Bills. Okay, box 78. Series 35. Zero Wonka. Ravens run a lot. Yeah, tell Derrick Henry on my fantasy team that. He doesn't seem to know that. Freaking Lamar Jackson. Okay, next up, box 3. Okay. We started off with 2 of these styles, and we're getting a third of this style. Man, that is a run at the AFC. 5 straight AFC helmets. 2 from Big Al's. 3 from Big Al's. 2 not from Big Al's. Miami Dolphins on an Eclipse. Who had Miami? Miami was Shannon. Shannon hitting on the Dolphins. Tyreek would be funny, wouldn't it? We've been talking about it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Not Tyreek, but it's his passer. Even though I love Tua, I think he's talented, but I feel like he's just scared to be out there, man, with those concussions. It seems like he's so uncomfortable sometimes. Tua Tagovailoa on the Eclipse. That's a nice hit. Fanatic certified. Going to Shannon. Shannon, congrats. QB1 for the Dolphins. He needs to wear one of those padded things that Romeo Dobbs wears on top of his head, maybe. Shannon, nice hit. Tua Tagovailoa. AFC. You guys are back down, surprisingly enough. It is 3-2 to 0-0. Can we pull an NFC team here? Good grief. Get us something from the NFC. He might need to retire. He just seems like he's scared because he's taking so many big hits. Like, he's a decent player, but he doesn't look comfortable anymore. And rightfully so, man. I'd be scared to take a hit. I was surprised he came back. Very talented, but I don't know. 126, Series 35, 0 Wonka. 4 straight 0 Wonkas. And I love the guy. I love Tua. Did he? I haven't watched the game today. That's cool. Good for him. Last week, the game I watched him in, he just looked like he was scared. That's funny. That's good. I like him, though. I love Tua. Okay. Series 35, box 126. Final one of this 4-boxer. We will immediately do a 3-boxer right after this live in the chat, guys, and then we'll move on to Racky and some licensed jerseys. We may not do the 2-boxer live tonight. I always say that every night, but tonight might be that night. Okay. All right. I know every time I say something, it diminishes my word on this, but I do love this helmet. Love this style of the player on it, too. We've got a throwback speed here. There'll probably be at least one throwback from this team and the other good throwback teams every series, because why not? Only so many styles you can get. Throwback for a few of these teams is really nice. Tampa. Creamsicle lid on this one. 0 Wonka. Who had Tampa? Hey, we went NFC for once tonight. There we go. Tampa was Tim. Tim, you had the Bucks. You said the other day, well, maybe it was a couple weeks ago, you said that when you hit, you seem to hit the final helmet of whatever break it is. That was the final helmet of this one, box 4. Still rings true somehow. I don't know if that's happened since then, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. Allstott's a good guess. We got this same guy in the dollar break on the same style. Not the same helmet. I do have a couple of them. There's the 2 of them. There's one of the 2. Look how nice that signature looks there, too. Derek Brooks. Beckett certified. This was one I actually won from Radke, and it's Beckett certified, which is funny, but like they had like a bid contest, and I won from them. I didn't win the break, but that's cool. Derek Brooks going to Tim. Nice hit, Tim. Final helmet of the break, like you say, usually happens to you. So, okay, congrats, winners. No huge names, but some fun hits there. Joe De Lamalure. That doesn't sound right. De Lamalure, something like that. Say it faster, it sounds even better. Zay Flowers, Tua, and Derek Brooks. Let's do a 3-boxer live fill here in the chat. First come, first served, and I'll update what's left as soon as we get through some of the claims. Okay. We will do Radkey after this. We'll try some jerseys, then we'll see where we're at. That was NFC South. 3-2-1-0 in that order, too. 3-2-1-0. Okay, box one. Sorry, not box one. Claim one. Chat it just to make sure. I suggest you guys do the same. I would imagine there's going to be at least 10 or so teams still left after I finalize these. So let's see. Rob, Philly. Nick, Arizona. Depends on how many duplicates we have. Minnesota is Bill B. Kansas City, Sonic. Bill just behind on Sonic. Zach behind on Minnesota as well. Bill, I've got you with Green Bay. Charlie, San Francisco. Green Bay is gone. Arizona's gone. Chicago for less. Yeah, we're going to have some openings. Brian G, Philly. Nope, Philly's gone too. Sorry. Arizona's gone too. San Francisco's gone. Uh-oh. Atlanta, Jake. San Francisco's gone. Carolina going to Brian. Tennessee is there going to Brad. Tennessee combo. Arizona's gone. Chicago's gone. Browns are there for Shannon. Sorry, guys. Lots of duplicates. Apologies for this. The gone comments. Scorching. Dallas. Denver is Brian. Washington is Brad. Pittsburgh is Zach. Detroit is Brian G. Cleveland's gone. Cincy going to Sonic. G-Man for Jonathan. The Lions are gone. Vikings are gone. Vegas going to Mike. Okay, let's update where we're at. We got a little bit of work to do here. Baltimore, Buffalo, Houston, Indy, Chargers, Rams, Miami, New England, New Orleans, New York Jets, and Tampa Bay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 teams left. I said 10. I was close. 11 teams left to close this 3-boxer. Brian taking the Rams. Shannon taking the Bills. Thanks, guys. Good luck to you. Indy going to... Didn't someone claim Indy? Maybe not. Nope. Okay. I'm losing my mind. Indy going to Rob. Brian taking Baltimore. We are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots left. We're getting there. Oh, that water's freezing cold. I love it. Bill, I got you with New England. Saints going to Shannon. Rudy just behind on New England. Rudy, what's up, man? Hopefully you're doing well. New England just barely claimed as well. You should have seen me on, what day was it? Saturday for Brad's. I was getting bullied on the claims too. I couldn't get my teams. I'm way too slow. I need to break out the laptop again instead of my phone. I got punished in claims. I couldn't ever get my teams. I don't think they really hit, so I dodged that bullet. But okay, here are the remaining teams. Let's update it. Houston. But I was slow. Oh. 5 teams left. Houston, Chargers, Miami, New York Jets, Tampa Bay. Reminder, you see some of those teams out there. They have plenty of hits in there. We're still fairly early on the series, even though I haven't updated the last team standing. I'm going to end up disliking everyone's comment and then just crowning the winner. I haven't done it yet. I thought I was going to do it today, and then I guess I forgot. I pushed it off. 5 teams left here to close us. Houston, Chargers, Miami, Jets, and Tampa Bay. We will do a Radkey next and then some licensed jerseys. If you want to take a picture of the licensed jerseys to see who's there, our new additions this week. I have a large shipment coming with some really fun names that didn't get here in time, so I didn't add any of those. But you'll start seeing some in the next few weeks, probably for our Thursday break. But who did we have? We had Michael Strahan, nice jersey there. We added Brett Hull again, but this time on a CCM. I think it's a CCM replica, but it's licensed CCM. Scott Niedermeyer, a name we don't see too often. Devils Vintage Fanatics, and then we added a baseball. Joe Mauer, Twins Majestic, another cool jersey. I think there's 7 people alive. Okay, with 6 teams. That's not that many. Are we down to 6 teams, Nick? Are all 6 teams picked by people? Is there only 1 team with a double up and 6 solos? I doubt it. There's probably some teams that didn't get picked. Anyways, we'll do those jerseys tonight in a little bit. Shannon Houston. Thank you, Shannon. Good luck. Chargers, Miami, Jets, and Tampa Bay. 6 teams. Yeah, I knew it was 6 teams, but are all 6 teams picked out of those 7 people, or are there some teams that didn't get picked? I'm going to read off who has who while we're waiting for these last 4 spots to get claimed. Nick, Arizona, Jacksonville combo. Jake, Atlanta. Brian W., Baltimore. Shannon, Buffalo. Brian W., Carolina. Les, Chicago. Sodic, Cincy. Shannon, Cleveland. Scorching, Dallas. Brian E., Denver. Brian G., Detroit. Bill S., Green Bay. Shannon, Houston. Rob, Indy. Sodic, Kansas City. Mike, Las Vegas. Chargers are open. Brian G., the Rams. Miami going to Rob. Thanks, Rob. Good luck to you. Bill B., Minnesota. Bill S., New England. Shannon, New Orleans. Jonathan R., Giants. Jets are open. 5 out of 6. Man, so there's only like 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then or whatever it is, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, and then what team that didn't get picked, or maybe even 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. Wherever I was. Bill S., New England. No one picked Kansas City. Okay. Well, good. They don't want you to pick them. Shannon, New Orleans. Jonathan R., Giants. Jets open. Rob, Philly. Zach B., Pittsburgh. Charlie, San Francisco. Brad, Seattle, Tennessee, and the Washington combo. So we are down to 1, 2, 3 teams left. That is Los Angeles Chargers, New York Jets, and Tampa Bay. Houston hit Saturday, right? Who hit Houston? Nick says yes, so I'm assuming they did. I couldn't remember what teams hit Saturday. Yeah, it was receiver, Nico Collins, but I can't remember the other hit on Saturday. I don't remember. It was New Orleans? Oh, Washington, Eckler. That's right. If you're claiming New Orleans, Zach, they're gone. I'm sorry. Jets are Rudy. Rudy, thanks. Just Tampa and the Chargers left to close us here. And then we'll do a rad key later and a Big Al's licensed and see where we're at after that. I'm going to close this and get some boxes going while we're waiting for Chargers and Tampa. While we're waiting for Chargers, I should say. Zach B. taking Tampa. Thanks, Zach. Good luck to you. Just the Chargers left. We did hit a Charger today, but it wasn't from Big Al's. That was from Gold Rush. Okay, 3 numbers. I was going to do a poll on the Facebook page yesterday, and I forgot. I was going to pick one team and give you like 10 helmet options, and I wanted people to give me like their top 3 or 4 helmet options to see like how stuff stacked up. I forgot to do it, but I'm going to do it this week sometime. I don't know what team. Try to pick a team that has maybe a lot of cool signatures or just a lot of players that sign and get a bunch of options. I want to see where people side with stuff. I always get worried people won't tell me what they really feel like because they feel like they're gonna like they have to pick the consensus, you know. Okay, 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Box 1 is 158, 158. Next box is 97. That pained me to watch Kenny Clark make that tackle last night. Number 97. I liked Kenny Clark. 97 was the number, now 87. Keep a lookout for player number bonuses. I don't know when the last time was we had one. I hope we haven't skipped one on accident. I'm waiting for who? The Chargers. So Chargers, last team left at 32. I'll grab the boxes here in a second. Oh. Chargers. Shannon, thank you. Gotcha. Okay, guys, let me grab them. That is, there it is. 158, 97, 87. 158, 97, 87. This can go over here. This can go here. This can go here. Okay. 158. Check. 97, 87. Check, check. We'll do Racky after this, guys. I need to get a new light bulb in that room. Has anyone had LASIK surgery done and feel like it's like vanishing on you? I probably had it, I don't even know, maybe 10 years ago now. I feel like I have to get like right up next to these boxes to see them in that room, and I didn't have to in the past. It is a dark room, so I need to get a bit better light, but I feel like my LASIK is fading, which is not what I want to hear. Okay, we're full. Last one got claimed, correct? Too scared to do it? Oh, I was scared. I didn't freaking laser into my eye or a little knife, whatever they puncture it, and but it's made a world of difference. I was blind as a bat, man. I had to have contacts that were like negative 7.75 or whatever they were. So it's nice. We only do one at a time. My dad only did one and left it at one. So you could, I think it's the stupidest thing you could ever do, but he did that. Okay, good luck, everyone. 87, Series 35, 5 straight with no Wonkas. But I feel like the LASIK that I got done is starting to fade. Maybe they told me that it would last for a certain amount of time before it kind of started to fade. I don't know. Okay, box 1. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this has got some extra stuff on it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I feel like we don't see a lot of Titans on the STSs, but this one has a lot of extras. I remember I bought this from a Titans fan. He was trying to move some stuff but he dressed this thing up to pay for something. I don't remember what it was. Bumpers, visor. You got, look at all these things going all up and down it. Those are the different, whatever they're called, factions of the armed forces. That's cool. Fanatic certified. And we've got this guy. I don't know. Let me see. Who is Tennessee? Seattle, Tennessee. There's Brad. Breaking Brad. 3, 2, 1. He also got number 8 right in the front. I know he's out for the year. I don't know what his future holds. I was actually a big fan of his, but now they've got the youngin, right? He got hurt before the season started. He did surgery or something, right? That is Will Levis. Will Levis, Fanatic certified, but now they've got the rookie. So I wonder what's going to happen with him. Levis played for PSU before he went to Kentucky. Wasn't it Kentucky that he played at? Brad and I say that's a cool helmet. Will Levis with a bunch of extras on it. You really dressed this one up. Coast Guard, Air Force, Navy, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, and a bunch of other stuff. That's cool. Behind Clifford, Sean Clifford. Yeah, I don't know what Levis's future looks like, but being hurt this season didn't help him, that's for sure. Didn't even get the challenge. Why can't I think of the stupid? Is it Malik? It's not Malik. Who's the first round draft pick for the Titans? Space Force, yeah. With well, I guess Space Force is a real thing, but I always think of that show with Michael Scott, not Michael Scott, but his real name. Cam Ward, that's who it is. Thank you. Okay, box 97. Nice hit, Brad. Will Levis, decked out STS, 6 straight with no Wonka. Down to 5 teams and 5. Tennessee was one of the teams. Oh boy. See a name here. Does it match the team? It does not. That's not who it is. I said 0 Wonka. 3, 2, 1. Knocked 2 out. Who was the... Oh, 2 people? 2 people and 1 team gone? Wow. Jeez, we're moving. I actually, the other day I said, it doesn't matter, we're not close enough to beat the record. We still have a shot to beat the record, right? Aren't we in the 40s for helmets? I could have sworn we started slow, but it seems like we're picking up on knocking teams out. Minnesota Vikings. This is our last team standing too? Holy moly. We're moving. We might beat our record. 4 left. So that knocked someone else out too. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys. Minnesota was. That's Bill B. Bill, that's you. 3 people left? Do you want to, for the sake of whoever they are, don't tell me so it doesn't jinx them. We'll just ride with it. I'll look at it after the stream, and then we can look at it for Wednesday, unless we somehow keep knocking them off. Vikings, Bill B, nice hit. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's my guy. Who did I see him? Oh, he was hugging Aaron Rodgers from the Dublin game. Aaron Jones, one of my favorite running backs of all time. I loved him when he played for the Packers. I still like him a lot. It's a nice Viking slate. Beautiful gold ink on that. Congrats, Bill. Nice hit. Slowly knocking people out. Giants, Rams, Cardinals. So all NFC teams that are left. Wowza. Okay, final helmet of this 3-boxer. Good luck all. 158, Series 35, 0 Wonka. 7 boxes with no Wonka. Knocking out last team standing left and right. It's a weird day. Bill B, trade offer for the Tua. You want to trade Aaron Jones for Tua? Let him know. He's offering you a trade in live time. Okay, here we go. Next up. I don't think I have this player either, so it can't be that. Well, it's the same team, but it's not the right player. I was going to say I have him, but not on this team, so it's not him. 3, 2, 1, and don't get confused. That's going to make you think it's someone else. It's not the other person. The person that's on the label is an old school player, and that's not who this is. Giants. Giants, Rams, Cardinals. We're down to 2. How many have we hit tonight? The last 3 were all last team standings. Was Baltimore 1-2? Or maybe it was Buffalo. Holy moly. 3 left with Kansas City. So only. Oh, Kansas City's one of the teams too. So there's 3 now. Gotcha. Players had Giants, Rams, and Cardinals. Kansas City's also one. So we're down to 3 teams left after this. Gotcha. Giants. I remember you said the G-Men. Jonathan R. claiming the G-Men, getting a hit here. Giants, Lunar. 3, 2, 1. I'm surprised that Nick didn't hit this. Nick has hit probably 17 Phil Simms over the last couple of years. Phil Simms. Greg had the Giants. Oh, dang. Man, we're eliminating one after another today. I'm the boogeyman. Sorry, guys. That's crazy. Down to 3 teams. Only 2 of them have guessers. Is it 2 people left or 3 people left on those final 2? It's got to be 2 people left. One with the Rams, one with the Cardinals. Holy moly. Did we dare announce who they are? That's crazy. Let me do a recap here. Give me 1 second, guys. Jonathan R., that was you. Congrats. Phil Simms, if I didn't say that out loud. I meant to. I'm locked up and talking about stupid last team standing. Will Levis, Aaron Jones, Phil Simms. Congrats, you guys. Let's do a Racky. Yeah, don't list them. Don't. They can announce themselves if they want to. I'll look at it later. 2 people. So we're not going to have a tie again. It's going to be a 1 winner no matter what. Wow. I wonder if right now I just decide to give the second place person, a freebie guess next series, since all the dice, all the whatever's on the line, all the money's on the line. You know, I used to do that if there was a tie. There's no tie here now. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't keep track of those. That is AFC South, of course. NFC North. There's 1 for the NFC North, and NFC East. There's 2. 4, 2, 2, 1. Yeah, don't jinx. Is it really you? I'm not even going to look at it. I'm not going to go update the list tonight. I'm going to wait till it happens, and I'll just do it all at once. I want nothing to do with thumbs upping or sagging facing stuff tonight. We might beat our record, man. That's crazy. Rob, I should show my screen. You have the first spot in the. That is wild. Rob with a random up. Now I kind of want to force a 2-boxer at the end just so we can see if we end it tonight. Not really, but. Okay, Rob, I got you with Philly, Sonic, Kansas City. Not quite the jerseys yet, Shannon. 3, that's my fault. I shared what they were going to be, but then there's one in between. Jonathan R. Buffalo. I've got Scorching with Dallas. Bill Leland, Kansas City. Cincy going to Brant with a random up. That's the second random. Number 6 is not Dallas. Sorry, Bill. Late again on Dallas. New Orleans is number 6 for Brad. Number 7 is Cleveland for Brad. Gotcha, Brad. Number 8 is Denver for Bill. Denver. Browns are gone, Shannon. Chargers are number 9 for Brian. We're going to have a few spots left. Number 10 is Pittsburgh with a random up for Obi. Number 11 is Tampa Bay for Dustin. Number 12 is Shannon with the Vikings. Nope, I missed one. That just came in. 12 is Carolina for Brian. 13 is Minnesota for Shannon. Okay, so we've got, and Obi has a random too. I said it, but I didn't type it down. Third. We have 3 main spots left and 3 randoms available at 18 apiece. You can claim either one of them whenever you want to. Okay. We'll chill here for a second while we get these last 3 claimed. Sims, Jones, Levis, Tua, Derek Brooks, Joe D. We'll just say Zay Flowers. Well, NFC came roaring back a little bit at least. Anyone cares? Nope. Dang it. I joined a hockey jersey break tonight. And there's a couple Gretzky's. I had the Kings Gretzky and an Oilers Gretzky hit. Gosh dang it. Been a nice little surprise. Okay, 3 spots left. Here's the teams that are left. Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Chicago, Detroit, Green Bay, Houston, Indy, Jacksonville, Vegas, Rams, Miami, New England, Giants, Jets, San Francisco, Seattle, Tennessee, and Washington. 2 for Aaron Jones. Yeah, he probably heard us. Maybe just think about it. Bill B, if you want to. 2 for Minnesota, or he responded and I didn't see it, which could also happen. Okay. 3 main spots left, 3 randoms available as well. Keep looking at that Funko, man. I think that Funko's cool. We'll do some licensed jerseys after this, and then we'll see where we're at. It's already 11, though. I'm slow today. Or we're slow, whatever it is. Oh, man. His leg looks like his completely sideways for Tyreek Hill. That's crazy. That sucks for him. I saw a picture of Tyreek Hill. Rudy taking Detroit. Thanks, Rudy. Good luck to you. 2 main spots left. 3 randoms available. Zach taking Chicago. Gotcha, Zach. One main spot left. 3 randoms available. These are the boxes we're rolling with. Four, two, two, one. You got to hit one right here. Might be time to give up on the AFC North, guys. It's not like those two divisions aren't hitting, but they're not hitting on the same nights, I think is what's happening. You have a night that's heavy AFC North and a night that's heavy AFC West. Tonight it's 1-1, but you get what I'm saying. Jake closing this with Atlanta. Okay, there's just 3 randoms, guys. If anyone wants in for 18, Rob's got one, Brant has one, and Obi has one. They are $18 a piece. Get you in to have one team. Whoever lands on them. Okay, we'll give it 30 seconds here to claim from Rob, Brant, and Obi. If not, guys, we'll see who you get, and you can try to sell or decide to keep, depending on who you get, I guess. We can try that, but let's run some randoms here so we're not hanging around too long. There it goes. Okay, 7 times. There's 1, 2. Maybe I missed it. I did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Miami through Seattle. Did I get anyone? Shannon, yeah, you got Minnesota and San Francisco as your random. Sorry, accept away. Yes, I'll do that trade, Shannon. I know you're a big Vikings fan. Thanks, Bill. So Tua for Aaron Jones. Trade confirmed, you two. Thank you, Billy says. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Rob. Look who you got. That's funny. Let me know, Rob, if you want to sell Miami. You keep getting them as a random. I don't know how. Usually you sell them. Brant, Jacksonville is your random, and Obi, Tennessee is your random. If you 3 want to sell those teams, let me know. Anybody can, but you're welcome to hold as well. Rob will hold. Okay, so 2 randoms. Well, none, but we'll see about Jacksonville and Tennessee from Brant and Obi. Rob, you have Philly, Miami, Sodic, Kansas City, Houston. Jonathan R, you have Buffalo and Baltimore. Scorching, Dallas and Arizona. Brant, Cincy and Jacksonville. Brad, New Orleans, Cleveland, Rams, and Jets. Bill S, you have Denver and Green Bay. Some weird stuff happening today. Brian, Chargers and Indy. Obi, Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Dustin, Tampa, and New England. Brian, Carolina and the Giants. Shannon, Minnesota, San Francisco. Rudy, Detroit, Washington. Zach, Chicago and Vegas. Jake, Atlanta and Seattle. Brent will hold Jacksonville. Okay. I'll hold Tennessee. Tennessee is still available if anyone wants to buy the Titans. They're up for $18. Let Obi know. In the meantime, I'm going to run these box numbers. Let's get a box number. 7 times on the boxes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 11. We just did 12. Now we're doing 11. Bottom 2 boxes. Stop sharing. Go back here. We are 3 for 3 on reps as well somehow. Get rid of that. Tennessee available for trade or for sell from Obi. Anybody wants to trade or sell, let Obi know. You got a couple more seconds here. Box 11 is the bottom of this middle stack. I'll do it later. Too much stuff needs to move on those. Okay. Looks like Tennessee's staying, Obi. I'm not seeing anyone jumping at trading or buying from you, unfortunately. Sorry. Okay, box 11. Next up, guys, will be our licensed jerseys. And we may or may not do a 2-box after that. No worries, yeah. So, licensed jerseys next. Radke up here. Box 11. Radke, do we get another rep? Do we hit our first authentic? We will see. That's how the rep box was. Number 12 Packers. Which number 12 Packers? He's dead to me. I'm just joking. I would sell Miami if anyone wants. I've opened the box. Obviously, you guys haven't seen anything in there. Oh, you saw A-Rod on the side? Is there really? Oh, yeah. A-Rod and Favre. I didn't realize there's 2 Packers there. It's open, Rob, so probably not going to sell. I should probably just say not allowed. I don't know if anyone saw a box when a box cover when I turned it, stuff like that. You're good. I'm sure you would have done it earlier, but it is funny that they put 2 Packers on it, Zach. I don't know. Maybe the franchise has got two big-time quarterbacks. And I know your response, 2 guys that played for 40 years and only have 2 championships. I know. I've heard it all. 3, 2, 1. Trust me. I hear it all the time. You guys can see that one. Let me make sure, though. I'll pull the bag out before I say who it is. A little bit hard to see through both bags. We have got a Panther. I got a couple guys. I'd love to see this be one guy. We'll see. A couple guys this could be. Carolina Panthers. You can see the tag, which means we've got an authentic, and this is Eclipse. Carolina was claimed, and that's Brian W. hitting on the Panthers. Do you think the Panthers, the other team I said was due? Yeah. Nice hit, Brian. Okay, here we go. I didn't think the signature was up front, but it is. I just saw it. 3, 2, 1. I'll never, ever, ever complain when we pull him. You guys know I'm always secretly hoping to see a nice, cool Steve Smith, but this is Luke Kuechly. Can't go wrong with that whatsoever. Luke Kuechly, nice white paint pen there. Authentic Eclipse, beautiful hit. Nice hit, Brian. Congrats. That's a nice one. Racky certified. Love it. Okay, congrats, Kuechly. Let's get our licensed jerseys going. I'm going to share my screen quick this time instead of slow. So you're not waiting around for me. You guys can see all those. 20 names here. Let's see if we can get this one filled up. We may end on this one just based off fills today and the time as well. Let's top chat it and let's live chat it and see where we're at. Okay, Sodic, I've got you with Larry Bird, just barely in front of Larry. Bill S. Burrow and Allen, back to back, got you. Burrow. Allen, okay. Burrow's gone, Kyle. Sorry, just barely behind. Max Crosby for the umpteenth time for Mike. Gotcha, Mike. Good luck. Number 5 is Ellie De La Cruz for Mark. Number 6 is Jordan Love. He had over 300 yards, but I don't think a single quarterback will go under 300 against the Cowboys this year. Although their defense tightened up there at the end. At least it felt like it. Oh, that freaking intentional grounding, pass interference, all those things were just bugging me. Love, Acuna. Jake, gotcha. Bure, Pavel. Number 8 for Ryan W. Joker is number 9 for Sonic. Ewing, Patrick. Right next to where I'm already at. Jonathan S. Gotcha, Jonathan. Nash. You know what I just barely realized? Jonathan, did you ever get that thing figured out with the jersey? I'm just now remembering that. The Largent jersey. Nash. Did everyone pressure that person to not use that? Sonic, I got you. 12 is Mauer for Shannon. 13 is Markstrom for Brian W. 14 is Rome Odunze for Larry. I don't see the current claims yet. I'll get down to whatever you guys are saying to me. Odunze Yelich is number 15. And that's Bill S. 16 is the Ant-Man for Zach. 17 is Kaprizov for Sonic. 18 is Stockton for Zach. Let's make sure that's 18. It is. Okay, 19 is Jetta for Scorching, and 20 is Terry Bradshaw for Shannon. Larry with Kirill and Green and Scorching with Matthews. Those three are just barely after the gun, so those will be randoms. Well, Green and Matthews and Rivera will be randoms, those claims. We're full with 20 here. Sorry about that, but keep on your toes. They might be one of the 4 solos. Or we have 4 solos again, right? Yes, we do. Okay, let's randomize these names. Just so I'm on the same page as you guys, is there any EAs for a 2-boxer after this, or should we close up shop after this one? It's 9:15, 11:15. Some of the other stuff's filled a little bit slower today, so I don't mind cutting that one off. But if there's people that are waiting for it and there's 3 or 4 EAs, I'll give it a try and just make it a little bit later. Okay, let's run these. 7 times on the random. The last 4 names will be available for $10 a piece. Just having the first to claim them, and you have to do one at a time, as I always say. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Our solos are Sorokin, Trevor Lawrence, Andre Vasilevsky, and Rasheed Wallace. Let's copy. Let's go basketball name. Football, Trevor Lawrence. Bengals are going to need new coach to expose without Burrow. Yeah, that's too bad. I've loved LaFleur since we've had him. That last drive last night infuriated me, but it's hard to judge when it's that fast. Vossi going to Bill B. T-Law going to Jonathan S. Rasheed Wallace, Sheed, and Sorokin available. Camo, Islanders, Pistons, Mitchell, and Ness. Rob will buy Rivera available. Let's read these through and see if anyone has any discounts. Sonic, you have Larry Bird, Marshawn Lynch, and Julio Rodriguez. Bill S., Burrow, Matthews, and Evans. Also, Allen, Niedermeyer, and Steve Smith Sr. Mike, you have Max Crosby, Michael Strahan, and Trey McBride. Mike, that's a $3 off spot, so just $27 for that spot. Oh boy, there we go. Mark, De La Cruz, Murray, and Tomlinson. Shannon, Love, Connor, and Altuve. Jake F., you have Acuna, Coffee, and Caruso. Brian, Burre, Quick, and Billups. Sonic, Jokic, O'Neill, and Bettis. Jonathan S., you had Ewing, Jamar Chase, and Nathan McKinnon. Sonic, you had Steve Nash, Joe Green, Jim Rice. Shannon, you had Joe Mauer, Rivera, and Clay Thompson. If you want to sell Rivera, Rob's a buyer for you, Shannon. Brian, Markstrom, Rust, and Dantley. Larry V, Roma Dunze, Slavkovsky, and Wade Boggs. Bill S., you had Yelich, Hull, and Hughes. Zach, Edwards, Newton, and Seguin. Sonic, you had Kaprizov, Rivas, and Barkov. Zach, you had Stockton, Payton, and Castle. Scorching, Jefferson, Bagwell, and Paul. And Shannon, you had Bradshaw, Neighbors, and Torres. Right? Yes. Okay. Jamar Chase and McKinnon for sale. Okay. Buy McKinnon there for sale, Nick says. You laughing at me, Dustin? Probably. Freaking Packers. Mark's going to keep his randoms. Mark, you had Murray and Tomlinson. Oh, laughing at Kyle. Yeah. So McKinnon was offered to buy, and then it was put up for sale. So Jonathan McKinnon is going to Nick. And then let me just go up to the top. I'm going all over the place here. Bengals, by McKinnon, by Rivera. Rivera was, who was it again? I just said it. Shannon, not for sale. Perfect. Okay. Jamar Chase, and then someone said I'll take Chase. Kyle's taking Jamar Chase from Jonathan. Keeping my randoms. Boggs for Barkov. Sold Kyle. Sure Larry, not for sale. Thanks, Sonic. So we had Boggs for Barkov. Where's Barkov? Right there. Wade. Boggs trade. And then where's Mr. Boggs at? Right here. Sasha Barkov trade. Yes, $10 is correct. Are you going to line a 2-box? I'm going to try. Yeah, there's a few that said yes, so we're going to try it. If it doesn't fill, we'll just call it a night and move on. I'm not going to sit around too long for this one for all of our sakes, but worth a shot for sure. Sold Cal, sure, not for sale. Thanks, Sonic. $10. Are you going to buy J-Rod? Did someone put Julio Rodriguez up? Sonic had Julio Rodriguez. Sonic, did you put him? Oh, I missed that whole comment. J-Rod, Rice, Rivas, Barkov up for seller trade. Sorry, Sonic. J-Rod is going to Dustin. I missed that one. And then you also had Rivas and Rice. You traded one, you sold one. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Rasheed Wallace available, Ilya Sorokin available, Darrelle Revis, and Jim Rice available. Oh man, I tell everyone, don't ever bet on the Packers. Don't choose them in your whatever league. Don't. I still did it in an expensive one too. But I don't ever bet on the Packers because they screw me, and then I'm bugged even if they win and they don't cover or whatever it is. It bugs me. Sam, got you with Sorokin. Thank you. Good luck to you. Just $10 on that one. Did the Reds end up making the playoffs? Even though it was looking not too great for them with a few games left? Is that what I saw? Pretty cool if so. Yep, that's cool. That's fun. And they're playing good at the right time, too. Nathan McKinnon. That already got bought, Jonathan. Nick bought it from you. He just offered to buy it before you put it up for sale. So we just matched it up that way. McKinnon got sold to Nick. 3 NL Central teams playing October. That's cool. When do playoffs start? Yeah, don't do it, man. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm going to read these off. I need to get the box numbers. What I need to do. 2-boxer. Rasheed Wallace, Darrelle Revis, Jim Rice are available. I believe that's it. So they're vacuuming upstairs. Now they're coming downstairs. Sonic taking the sheet. Let's see what they got to say. Hello? William. Or not. Playoffs tomorrow? Oh, wow. I'll watch that then. That's cool. Okay. Let's close this. Let's get 2 numbers here. Well, my wife is vacuuming at this time of night. She is. 2 numbers. 1, 2. Easy peasy. Let's get rid of this one. It'll fall out on the ground down there. And no pen. And box 180. 180. I'll take the Mansara pull 2. I thought it was going to be a blowout. Just couldn't risk it. Yeah. I'm glad you didn't. Oh, man. 74. 180 and 74. Oh, no. I put it up by the helmet boxes. Hold on. Don't mix them up. Yeah, don't do it. I'm telling you, even if they are predicted to go to the Super Bowl after 2 weeks, don't trust that. I got faith in them, but man, that was a frustrating game. That's for dang sure. 180, 74. Okay, last call on, I guess all the solos sold. Just Darrelle Revis and Jim Rice, if anybody's interested. Fantasy Hockey Draft Thursday, we probably have to do it one of those days, yes. So I sent out a few more emails. Played Dobbs played good. I think we have most of them signed up, waiting for a few to just get their team logged in, and then I'll get a draft going for sure. I've been working on it. I know I need to do it this week because the season starts. When is it? It is next Tuesday, maybe. So either a draft on Thursday or Sunday, probably is what we're looking at. But I need to reach out to everyone still. I'm just waiting for all. Friday, I thought that was still preseason. Doesn't the regular season start on the 7th? If it's Friday, that's bad. Someone confirm that for me, please. 7th? So is it Tuesday? Don't freak me out like that, man. I'm looking really quick here. Sorry. 4th from what Legal sent me to. Oh, man. Okay, let me get these guys. I think it's the 7th, yeah. 74 and 180. I've done it. Apparently I'm in trouble. Didn't see a dog accident up there today while I was home, and she wasn't. That's what she's cleaning up. Sorry, that was last year's start day. Can't try. Oh, man. Okay. 74. We got 180, 74, 74, and 180. Good luck, all. We will try a 2-boxer after this, even though we're late tonight. If it feels quick, we'll roll with it. If not, we'll move on. Carolina. I believe you guys are still down by 2, unfortunately. NFC South. Now you're down by 1 to that division as well. Okay, 74 up first. If I can cut it. And I don't need to stand. Holy cow, out for jerseys. I can sit down for now. Got an idea. 74. 3, 2, 1. I just can't remember if there's 2 from this team in right now or 1. Yeah. Look at that signature too, man. That's a nice jersey. I actually bought 2 from this guy from both his teams. So this one's been in for quite a while, so I bet his other team too, but maybe a while before we see that. Beckett certified. That is Sheed. Rasheed Wallace from that Pistons team that was so good. Who had Rasheed Wallace? Sonic saying sweetness, so it's got to be him. Or you just like the jersey. I know you like the basketball stuff. Shaquille, Jerome Bettis, Joe Green, Jim Rice, Darrell Reeves, Wade Boggs. I don't see it on your... Oh, it was the solo. And that's right. It was the last claim, too. Last claim, Rasheed Wallace. That happened in hockey. That was the Zach Werenski. But this was a solo last claim, even more last. Wow. Nice claim, so that's a cool jersey, too. He doesn't get as much love as he should. I mean, he's kind of, I don't want to say polarizing, but some people did not like him. I don't think I liked him when he played, just because, I don't know. That was during the, maybe just after the Malone Stockton era. Was that Darren Williams era? I don't even know. Rasheed Wallace. It's all melting in my brain. I guess they'll tell me a date down here. Detroit, Mitchell and Ness. 0304, way after Malone Stockton. Not way after, but 7-8 years after. Swingman, nice hit. Sodic, congrats. Rasheed Wallace. Who did I see the Pistons always bumping up with? Who did they play against? Was that the Spurs? Who did they beat in the championship? Who did the Pistons beat? When they had Rip Hamilton, him, Ben Wallace, Chauncey Billups. That's the other. Chauncey Billups is the other. Nice hit, Sonic. Okay. Box 180, 180. They won a championship, right? Or am I just... They went to 1 or 2. I'm going crazy. Well, I know who that is. And we're kind of following the same color scheme. Oh, boy. This has been a sought-after jersey. Many have had it. Many have gone after it. Holy moly. Big-time quarterback alert. 2 blue and red jerseys. This one's got a little more white than blue, but you get the idea. Josh Allen. Holy moly. Beckett certified. This is a Nike. Bill's logo up there. Let's open this thing up. Josh Allen, I would assume, is claimed early. It was. That is spot 3. Bill. Bill S., you're fresh off another big quarterback on Saturday or Wednesday. I can't remember. You get Caleb Williams, too, didn't you? Man, a couple big QB hits. I know Josh Allen is much better than Caleb Williams, but as far as, I shouldn't say that. Caleb Williams is a great player. But as far as their pricing, they're both really expensive. Josh Allen, beautiful jersey. Nike, size extra large, going to Bill. Bill, nice head. You've hit a few big name jerseys. Starting with the Obi a few weeks back. It's a beautiful jersey. Congrats. Rasheed Wallace and Josh Allen. One claim, one solo. The very last solo. Almost the first claim and the very last solo. Almost both ends of it there. Both awesome jerseys, though. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Okay, congrats, you two. Rasheed Wallace and Josh Allen. Let's try a 2-boxer since Summer's hanging out for that. If it fills, we'll do it. If it doesn't, we'll move on for the night. We'll at least give it a try. If we get stuck at like 8 or something, I'll pull the plug. Okay, I've got Nick with Arizona with a random up. Sonic, you have Kansas City. Maybe there will be a new Bills jersey in the mix now. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I do have a Bills jersey. I think I even told you about it. I'll probably put him in at some point. I try not to do too many of one team. I think I have like 3 Steelers right now. Sometimes I can't avoid it. But I do have a nice Jim Kelly. I think it's Mitchell & Ness. It might be Reebok. Jim Kelly's a cool one, though, too. Might put him in there. 3 for Philly with a random up. 3 for Philly. 3 for Rob with Philly with a random up. 4 Kansas City's gone, Bill. Sorry. 4 Cincy is Kyle with a random. I'll do my best to sell your randoms, guys, or to get someone to claim them up here. Kansas City's gone. Sorry. San Francisco is spot 5 for Zach. Green Bay is number 6 for Sodic. Jonathan's going to buy Nick's random. Dallas is number 7 for Brian. Rams are number 8 for Bill S. Minnesota is number 9 for Zach. Got you, Zach. Number 10. Vikes are gone. Rams are gone. Sorry, guys. Browns is number 10 for Shannon. Denver is still there. Number 11 for Dustin. Detroit is number 12 for Shannon. Okay, we're right in that in-between zone where I wouldn't pull it, but we have to wait a little bit here. So 12 claims. There are 2 randoms still available, and there are 4 main claims still sitting out there. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to like get a Josh Allen and say, oh, let's not put another Josh Allen in because we've already had him, you know. I mean, everyone wants a Josh Allen no matter what the item is. So that's why you're going to see, you know, Marino, Burrow, whoever else. If I get their jersey, I'm going to probably put them in pretty quick. But it's fun to try to get some other favorite guys in there with them, you know. We had Kincaid. Kincaid was good. We had, do we have a James Cook a while back or an OJ? I can't remember for the Bills. I don't know if we've had any wide receivers for them. Pittsburgh is number. You got the White Allen, that's right, and you got the custom on the giveaway on the freebie, which was pretty dang cool. Thurman Thomas, that's right. Yeah, we've had some Bills. Have we had a Jim Kelly before? I can't remember if we've had him once or not. Obi Pittsburgh Atlanta is number 14 for Brian. Maybe a Kelly we've had. I mean, it feels to me like we've had him before, but I can't remember. Okay. That was maybe a while back or something. Buffalo is number 15, and Giants are number 16. And then Rams was just behind, but Rams were claimed anyway, Shannon. I've got you in there with Cleveland and Detroit. You're in there. 16 is Zach. Okay, guys, let's roll this one, see where we get on this. Oh, still some solos left, though. Let's see if we can get those claimed. Rob and Kyle still have 2 solos available, one each for $20 a piece. That'll close us if we get those claimed up. Elliot's going to snag one. Thanks, Elliot. One more random left, and then we're good to go. It is yours, but I want to give it a second. I mean, I can start running them now, but I don't want to ever just like rush through it. So I appreciate it, though. Thanks, Kyle. Everyone, if you put one up, you at least got to give it like a minute or so just to see. Last call on Kyle's random. We had both Nick's and Rob's claimed. One left there. Bill will snack it from me, Kyle. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. As always. Okay, let's do that. And let's get these. Let's share this tab. Let's get 7 randoms going. Baltimore through Washington. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. New England on top, Tampa Bay on bottom. Let me start trying to come down here. Bruce Smith, yeah, we just had Bruce Smith hit on a rave last week. I love that helmet. I like seeing ones I have in my PC come out too. Sometimes I hit stuff and it's in my collection. I don't like have them out in the front and I forget about it until I see them come out again. So, okay, Nick, I be there. Arizona. Jonathan, you bought the Patriots. Saw it at Kansas City, Houston. Rob, you have Philly. You sold Elliott, Las Vegas. Kyle, you had Cincy. Bill B, you bought the Titans. Zach B, San Francisco, Washington. Saw it at Green Bay and Chicago. Brian, you have Dallas and the Chargers. Bill S, Rams and Seattle. Zach, Minnesota, Miami. Shannon, Cleveland and Carolina. Dustin, Denver and New Orleans. Shannon, Detroit and Baltimore. Obi, you have Pittsburgh and Indy. Brian W, Atlanta and Jacksonville. Bill S, Buffalo and the Jets. And Zach B, you have the Giants and Tampa Bay. Brady Chantel, you didn't tell you snuck one in. I've always thought about doing it. I don't like the idea behind it. There's two choices. I put it in at my own expense, and everyone knows you can't get a Brady for very cheap. Or I put it in at the series expense, and a lot of the stuff kind of moves down, and I don't like that. It's crazy how much, like even putting Mahomes in, $700-800 helmet, how much that sucks out of the available amount. But I do it every series, unless he makes it to the next series, and I don't have to add him again. Smokescreen. I think I got Houston every random tonight, did you? Jeez Louise. I just read those off, right? I'm not going crazy. Did I read them, guys? I hope I did. We're going to get rolling here. I did. I almost positive I read those. Let's close. Let's get 2 numbers. I did. Okay, thank you. Brain shutting off, but that was like 2 hours ago. 2 numbers. 1, 2. Remember, guys, tomorrow starters will drop for Wednesday. Same spiel as always. We'll do a baseball and we'll do a hockey card. First number. Let me cross off these other ones so I don't confuse myself. 165. 165. It's the last day I'm using this page. And our final one is 54. 54. Who is Tim Brady? Not worth it. Agreed. Dustin, I have one boxed up today for you. I was just going to ship you one just for fun, but you realize not worth it. Tim's one of those guys like Kobe Bryant, not Tim. See, I just said Tim now. Like Kobe Bryant, I hated them when they played, man. But as soon as they're done playing, the only thing you can do is recognize how good they are, which is kind of annoying. But that's how it is. Never heard of her. All right. Let me grab them, guys. I do dumb things. Yeah, Kobe stuff is so expensive. 54 and 165. That's why it's been fun when we've done the licensed jersey series. We have a chance at them. Just the chance at them is great. Sorry, I did that thing where I can't read my handwriting. Is it 64 or 54? Good grief, Alex. 54. 54. Transfer to UNC. Who did? Oh, all the memes with him at UNC is really funny to me. Okay, 165, and that says 54. 165. 54. Okay, let's roll. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for hanging out super late. Not what I intended, but it took us a while to fill some stuff up earlier, so accept my apologies, please. List is up. I don't know if you guys have a chance, maybe a chance to tie. Does that sound right? Maybe. I didn't put the, no, I think Josh Allen did Jen. The other one was basketball. I think Josh Allen did Jen, unfortunately. Okay, 54, Series 35. 5 Wonka on this. 5 Wonka points. Coming right up. It's our first Wonka of the night, too. Still don't know who it is. We're in a black bag, which also is hard to grab for a certain reason. First Wonkas of the night going to... Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. A team that we saw earlier. Helmets look nothing alike. 5 points going to the Baltimore Ravens. This is their alternate, one of my favorite helmets. You got a nice visor on this, too. Beckett certified. He was Baltimore. Claimed, not claimed. Random going to spot 12 on the Detroit claim. Shannon, that's you. Oh, I love this helmet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You didn't say I like that style. I do love this style. First of all, I couldn't see it till I pulled it out live here. But look at it. I mean, you throw scripts on anything, and I'm going to love it. But it's a big man, too. You guys know I love the big man, and it's a scripted big man. Look how cool that is. Jonathan Ogden, Hall of Fame 13, 11-time Pro Bowl, NFL 100 team, Super Bowl XXV, 35 champ. XXXV. Going to Shannon. Shannon, it's not the purple that you usually go for, but it is a different purple. Such a great helmet. Visor, 3 scripts. Jonathan Ogden, 4 scripts with the Hall of Fame. I love it. And that's 5 points. Our first Wonkas of the night going to Shannon. Shannon, congrats. Let me do that quick here. That is Baltimore. That would have helped you, but doesn't matter. I think you're down by 3. Someone just make sure I'm not telling a lie on that. 5 points, Shannon, with Jonathan Ogden. I might have to look at getting one of those for myself. I would PC that very quickly. You guys, when I buy helmets, I have to buy them under Big Al's, under my Big Al personality. Yes, Allen jersey, put it out of reach. Okay. Sorry, guys. If I don't, I'll want to keep everything. So I have to, like, pretend like it's not me. It's Big Al. It's not Alex. Big Al. Got your Wonka point, Shannon. Nice hit. Nice Wonka points. 165, Series 35. And we'll end with no more Wonkas. So 1 Wonka box the whole night. That's my kind of night. Although we're still late as can be, so it didn't really matter, did it? Ooh. Interesting duo to end with here. 3, 2, 1. We pulled one team we already hit. Now we're pulling another team we already hit. So I know. Can't trick me here. I know last team standing still alive. 2 Ravens, 2 Vikings. Minnesota hitting on this one. We had the Vikes. That is spot 9. Zach B hitting the final helmet of the night. It is a Flash variety helmet. Beckett certified. Thomas says McCarthy. You would be correct, Thomas. Good guess. Ending with J.J. McCarthy. Scripted Ogden, classic Flash, no script, J.J. McCarthy. I love both those helmets. A lot of fun helmets coming out tonight. I know the quote-unquote main 10, 20, however many you want to say. I don't really fit a ton of them yet this series, so they're still hiding in there. We've had some fun helmets. Zach, nice hit. I know he's out with injury, or they say it's injury. I believe in McCarthy. I like him. I've got a few of his helmets in my PC, so... Well, you got closer with the other one. This one didn't get you closer. So you lost by, I want to say it was 5-3 to 3-2. Sweet Zachary, they say. I don't know. I can't stand the league, how quick we move on from coaches and quarterbacks, man. You got to give him time. He may have been hurt. He did look like a frightened player out there, but he's a winner. He wins at every level he has. Okay, congrats all. Some fun stuff tonight. Let's do a quick recap. Sorry those that had a rough night. Non-Big Al stuff tonight. We had nice Jason Kidd rookie card. That one's cool. The Tom Berenger is really cool. Major League. Jake Taylor scripts on both sides. Really cool. Yeah, I know. But I like McCarthy. I'm not going to be like I'm not going to trash him. I think he's a good player, and I hope he does well in the league. I really do. We had Darren Sproles from Gold Rush. We had Sauce Gardner and Luke Kuechly, both eclipses from Radke. Our hockey jerseys tonight were Sam Reinhart and Zach Werenski. Both great names. I love them both. We're still looking for a picture there. The rest is Big Al's. We had Rasheed Wallace and Josh Allen on the licensed jerseys. Full-size helmets. We had Joe D is what I'm going to call him. We had Zay Flowers and Jonathan Ogden for the Ravens. J.J. McCarthy and Aaron Jones for the Vikings. Derek Brook, Creamsicle. Tua, Eclipse. Will Levis, STS. Phil Simms, Lunar. And that's it. That's all of our stuff tonight. I believe I'm not missing anything. No. Congrats, winners. I got a Berger. If the Funko's up for trade, I'd be interested. Okay, yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I heard from Chad. He may be keeping that bad boy, but if it's up for trade, he'll let us know. Thanks, guys. Late night. I appreciate you hanging out. Sorry for the lateness. We'll be back tomorrow with some starters, just a few starters, and then live on Wednesday. We'll see what Wednesday looks like. Thank you. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you.